How did that not break that?
Oh, the two-tap. Oh, yes. Oh, it feels so good. Hey YouTube, I'm Lucky, and in today's video I'm going to break down the god roll of this True Prophecy hand cannon that I'm starting to really like a lot more than I am any other weapon in the game right now. So the reason why is because this perk Rampage can roll on it, and obviously this is no new perk here, and if you've seen my other videos you'll understand why I have so many of these right now. I turned in a ton of Crucible tokens and weapon parts, etc., and a bunch of these things dropped for me. Like, they dropped like candy. I got a lot of them from Shaxx especially, and so now that I have a ton of them, I want to break down what I believe to be the god roll, and a roll that you're going to want to go out and get, because this thing is a two-tapping god. Of all the perks that it can possibly roll, and it has kind of a small perk pool to choose from, of all the perks that I've found, there's a couple perks that are just absolutely S tier, and the first one, and the one I'm going to mention the most, is going to be Rampage. Now, Rampage is so strong, it can stack up to 5 times, but the beautiful part about this is that this weapon already does 90 damage to the head, and Guardians have around less than 200 health overall, so with one Rampage stack, you're doing 99 damage to the head, so you're able to two-tap any Guardian of any resilience. And so along with that, this god roll I got here, I actually put Rampage spec on it, and by putting Rampage spec on it, I get like another full extra second of the Rampage perk to proc, so I get a longer duration, so it allows me a longer time to either recover my health if I want to go into another gunfight and try to land that two-tap, which is so easy with this added perk Opening Shot. I mean, the synergy here is just insane. Opening Shot gives improved accuracy and range on the opening shot of attack. I mean, this seems to make the hitbox just so much easier to hit someone in the head. So when you're trying to land a two-tap, if the first shot's Opening Shot, that's like an easy shot, and then all you have to do is land the follow-up shot to that. This is such a strong weapon, and the synergy is so nasty. Opening Shot Rampage is, without a doubt in my opinion, just a 10 out of 10 god roll, something you definitely want to farm for if you don't already have one. I got 2 rolls of it here. I've used a variety of different perks as well. Timed Payload is one to not laugh at, though. If you do get this roll, it's nasty. The flinch from Timed Payload, it hits them initially, and then the Timed Payload also hits them, so it's like they flinch twice. And it's really, really tough to fight against True Prophecy with Timed Payload, so definitely don't laugh at that. Along with Opening Shot, just makes this weapon so nasty. This slot and this perk isn't nearly as powerful as this one. Obviously, if you can get one with Rampage, you have a two-tap machine. Very strong weapon, but I have a variety here with Opening Shot. You can see I've dismantled all the other ones that had really terrible rolls. And overall, you can see there's a variety of great perks that you can get. Overflow and Rampage is one that a lot of people like to mention, is because when you pick up an ammo pack with Overflow, you get like a massive magazine. And with Rampage, you can just like keep shooting, get those stacks of Rampage up higher and higher and higher. And it feels really cool. I like the synergy between Overflow and Rampage. I'm definitely not knocking on it, but honestly, Opening Shot is just too good. And the one thing to keep in mind with like Opening Shot and weapons like this is that because it's a slower RPM of weapon, it's extremely punishing if you miss, which is why you really don't want to miss and why you want Opening Shot, so that way you make sure you land that shot. If we pull up light.gg here, we'll actually pull up the entire perk selection here. We can see we got Demolitionist, Elemental Capacitor, Rampage, Time Payload, Explosive Payload. So honestly, we want Rampage or Time Payload. I'm saying right here, Rampage is S tier, and Time Payload is just below that. Still very good, but Rampage is definitely S tier for this weapon. Overflow is good. Grave Robber, no. Rangefinder is great. Opening Shot, S tier, and Field Prep, no. And then in this category, one thing I've noticed with these 120s is they have kind of a crazy amount of kick to them. So honestly, you can go for more range, which would be excellent. There's nothing wrong with having more range. I mean, they already have insane range, but there's nothing wrong with having even more range. But stability wouldn't necessarily be that bad either. So keep that in mind when you're out there, you know, turning in Crucible tokens, or if you get these to drop from an open world drop. And pretty much that's going to cover it for this entire video. That's everything I wanted to cover. Go out there, get yourself a True Prophecy, try this out. This might very well be a top tier meta weapon within the Crucible. I'm thinking it's going to be. I mean, if you've seen in the past, there's been weapons that people grind for, especially legendary weapons when we can put adept perks on it. If there is an adept Icarus perk, imagine this. That would be insane if you could fly around in the air and have like really, really good inner accuracy. We shall see when that comes out, or if that comes out when Trials returns. In the past, people have farmed for Dire Promise, people farm for Spare Rations, people farm for Better Devils, and even going all the way back to D1, you've got IS Luna and Palindrome and so on and so forth. I really feel like this is probably the Season of the Hunt hand cannon to grind for. This is the gun to grind for this season. This is the carrot on the stick, this roll. So get out there, get to grinding, and best of luck to you. And whatever role you get, make sure to tag me on Twitter and let me know, because I love to see the roles you get. And if you like a different variety of perks than the ones I've mentioned here, let me know, and let me know why you're using those perks. Make sure to subscribe with notifications on, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.
I think it's a random B.
Oh, I love it.
Good team.
Oh, 99s to the head. 2 tap.
You guys one shot? In a shotgun? Oh, he's dead.